Is this Kokisha? Did I pronounce that right?
Yeah, Kokisha.
Kokisha, got it. Man, I'm proud of myself. First try. Kokisha, this is Lane. I think we had gone back and forth on text messages earlier today, calling about your property that you sent over to us on Lindell Avenue.
Yeah.
Is now an okay time?
Yeah, that's fine.
Good. Well, as I'm pulling your property up here, let me verify. It's 2224.
Yeah, Illinois 62966.
Perfect. Well, as I'm getting that pulled up, what can you tell me about what you got going on there?
Okay, so bought the house about 5 years ago while I was staying in Illinois, and because it was literally across the street from my dad. And
Okay.
then, I moved back to Arizona. I had somebody that was renting it, and the renter is moving out, and I just don't want to deal with it. I just want it sold so I can be done and walk away.
When are they moving out?
In the next month.
Okay. So you're wanting to get something done here in the next 30, 45 days or so?
Yeah.
Great. Well, yeah, we can definitely accommodate that. When's the last time you were in the property, Kokisha?
Me, myself, I went to town. I went to Murfreesboro about a month ago.
Okay. How long have these tenants been in it?
Well, my brother was staying there when I first left, and since then, my cousin is there, but he's moving. So
okay, so these are family members.
These are family members that are there.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Well, that's good. Sometimes they usually take better care of the property, or there's other times that they kind of tear it up because
my cousin that's there is taking really good care of the property.
Awesome.
He just groomed the yard. The house, I'm not gonna lie, it does need some repairs, but I don't want to do anything. I want it to be over.
Hey, I don't blame you, especially not being there. That's tough.
Right.
So tell me about what kind of repairs you think it needs.
I know the bathroom could use remodeling.
And it is just one bath?
Yeah, it's one bath.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm like, nothing too terrible, but I'm like, the house is in really good shape for its age.
Okay. Yeah, I see it. It was built in 1948. I mean, has it been updated since then?
Yeah, it's been updated.
Okay. But you haven't done any of the updating?
I haven't done the updating.
Okay.
I bought the house from did the updating.
And how long have you owned it?
5 years.
Gotcha. Okay. So any idea how old the roof is?
Whenever we checked, the roof was 10 years old.
Okay. And what about AC unit? Does it have one, or does it just have a furnace?
It has an AC unit.
Okay. You know how old that is?
Not right offhand.
Gotcha. Okay. No problem. Okay, well, good. Well, Kokisha, I'm sure you know a little bit about us. I mean, obviously, we're a cash buyer. We buy the home as is. What we're really looking for is properties where we can bring value to it, whether it be because of the situation or the repairs that are needed. And so this one looks like it's perfect for us. It's right up our alley. It's in a market that we really like, and our offers are as is, right? No closing costs. There's no commissions that are involved in our offer. Have you thought about, if I was to come in with an offer like that, what kind of price would you be willing to do for me?
Between 50 and 60.
Gotcha. Okay. And how'd you come up with that number?
Between me and my sister, we looked up to see what the house was valued at on with Zillow to see where we were, and we saw that it was like 86 there. And my sister was like, "You can't ask for 86."
Well, yeah, that'd be great.
Right. It of course, in a perfect world, 86 would be wonderful. But she was like, "Just make sure you knock off what figure needed $5,000-$10,000 in repairs, enough for them to still make whoever's going to buy it to still make a profit."
Yeah. Well, I like where your mind's at, because that's exactly how it works. If you find a value online, whether it be Zillow or Redfin, Realtor.com, that value that you're seeing is assumed that property is fixed up. And it's also what you're going to sell it for on the open market, hiring a realtor, paying commissions, paying closing costs. So if you do want to sell it for 86, by all means, go fix it up, go hire a realtor, go do all the work to do it. And that's about what you can sell it for. So I'm glad you understand that.
Right. She made sure I was clear on what had to happen.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just kind of looking around here at some comps that are in the area, and there is some stuff that has sold on the MLS, I see it. There's a 4-bed, 2-bath that sold for $63,000 right around the corner on 22nd Street. There's another one over on Robley Street that is a 3-bed, 1-bath that sold for 33. Stuff around there.
Yeah.
And is yours a 3-bed, 1-bath or a 2-bed, 1-bath?
It's technically 3. It's got 3 rooms.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh man, I'm seeing there's another one for 40. Well, there is one here for 71, and it's also a 3-1, and it's been all repaired and everything. Man, I just roughly, looking at it here real quick, and the stuff that is fixed up, I'm not sure I'd be able to get to 50. What do you think? Like, if you can't get 50, what's plan B?
If I have to put it on the market, I'll put it on the market.
Yeah, the thing is like I'm looking at some comps that need some work that they're down in the $40,000 range. I'm looking at another one here on Alexander Street, totally fixed up, 3-bed, 1-bath, sold for 71, 42,000, 2-bed, 1-bath. So I'll be straight with you, Kokisha, because I don't like to beat around the bush or anything like that. But if I was just seeing these numbers that I'm looking at right now, I'm down like in the 19,500 range.
That's not gonna happen.
Yes. So
I owe property.
You still have a loan on it?
Yeah. For about $2,000.
How much you broke up there?
About $20,000.
Okay, so that's right there about what you owe. Well, I'll tell you what. There's other ways to sell your home other than just hiring a realtor and getting a cash offer. Have you ever considered selling your home on terms, like doing a seller finance?
I don't want to have anything to do with this property after I'm out of it.
I totally get that. And that's the great part is you don't have anything to do with it. You're just, you become the bank. And whether I get a loan from Wells Fargo or if I have you finance your equity, all you're doing is collecting payments. You have no ties to that house other than a loan on it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I would still have a loan and someone could still default and I would still be responsible.
Yep. You're 100% correct. That could happen. So, okay. So you owe 20. What's the absolute lowest you would take, you think?
I'd have to go over it with my sister.
Okay. Because if I was able to get my office to go above 20, I don't know how much it would be able to be. So talk with your sister. Have you talked to any realtors in the town at all?
Not yet.
Okay. Because that might help you out too. I'm just trying to, because I'm looking at the comps here that have all sold, and there's just a lot of cheap stuff in that neighborhood is my only concern. So there's one other option I can talk to you about that we offer, and I have to get it approved. I'm not even sure if I would be able to get it approved after taking all the information from you, but it's called our accelerated program. And basically what we do is we know that we're really good at marketing, that's how you were able to find us. And what we do is it's just like a net listing, right? We agree on, I can pay you a lot more. It just takes a lot more time. It'll take, between 45 and 60 days instead of just the quick close. But basically the way that it works is I stick my marketing team on this and we go and market it to our investors, to end users. We throw it on the open market and we're able to get you a lot more going that route. So if you have a little bit more time, we could do it that way. I could see if I could get this approved, and going that route, it's probably still only going to be, let's see here. I could probably get you between 45 and 50,000.
Okay. I can talk that over with my sister and see if that works.
But again, you remember that I'm going to market this property. I'm going to send it out to all my investors. We're going to stick our marketing team on it. So it's just going to take longer to do. And like I said, it sometimes, just depends on how fast we can sell it. It could take 60 days. So if you have more time, we can get you more money.
I've got time. The mortgage on it's only $286.
Yeah, that's a great mortgage. I would love to be able to just take that mortgage over and then pay you the rest of your equity out over time.
Okay.
So, what if we came up with a purchase price? What if I was to say, hey, I'll pay you $65,000, leave that mortgage in place, and then the difference is your equity. I'll come in with a $5,000 down payment, and I'll make payments to you every single month and to pay off the equity that you have. and we'll put a 10-year balloon on it. So you'll be able to sell it for a lot more.
I'll talk to my sister about it and see how that looks.
Okay. Does your sister own this house with you?
No, it's my house outright. Just gave me the down payment money, but my sister helps me with anything and everything that I'm just to make sure I'm making the right decision.
Love it. That's awesome. No, I totally appreciate that and respect that. So why don't you talk to her and then let me know if you guys want to get on a 3-way call, I can do that as well. You just let me know.
Okay. He doesn't get off work until 6, so I'll talk to her then. No matter what, we'll talk.
Okay. Well, Kokisha, I'm here to help. Let me know after you and your sister talk. Just let me know.
All right. Perfect. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Sisters,
yeah.
His sisters or daddy or what?
She just doesn't know, dude. She's just shook by your low offers right now. She's like, oh my gosh. Where is this located? This feels like this is Midwest territory or something.
Murfreesboro, Illinois.
Oof.
I mean, it's a small town. That's why, I mean, the Novation route is really the right way to go on a deal like this. And I call it our accelerate. Yeah, I call it our accelerated program. Basically just says, hey, we're going to go put it on the market and help, get it sold for you.
You said net listing. I'm curious. Like, do you usually use that term or not?
I do sometimes, and it just goes over a little bit better. It's easier for them to understand.
Because I feel like every time I say that word, people are like, "Oh my gosh, no!" Like they like get crazy on it because it's technically illegal if you're a real estate agent, like in Utah and I think in general. So I didn't know how your reaction.
No, I think that's state by state.
Okay, yeah, it's illegal.
Yeah, state by state.
But but you're not an agent, so you're not technically doing it. A net listing, I think, is like, hey, we're gonna list it for this, and you're gonna pay me anything above that I make on top of what we list your house. But
I'm gonna go find a realtor to list it for me, right?
Yeah, and then you're gonna work out, hey, you're going to get this, and then I'm going to make the difference.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's Nathan Payne, and for the first time ever, we just released this insane training bundle that has literally everything that I've learned from doing a combined 4,000 deals in real estate, all from starting with absolutely no previous business background experience or any real estate experience. Plus, there's over $19,000 worth of free gifts that we're throwing in, all for an insanely low price. If you want to get your hands on this, be sure to click the first link on the description below right now.